And good evening. It has been a violent week in America, and after more than 30 tense hours on the run, the man authorities believe is responsible for the brutal killing of Charlie Kirk is in custody. 22-year-old Tyler Robinson is expected to face charges including aggravated murder, the suspect's father helping turn his own son in. Authorities are combing through evidence, including surveillance videos, family interviews, and online message boards. And amid such heated rhetoric, the governor of Utah urged the country to choose a different path in the wake of violence. But still, so many are shaken tonight across the country. Morgan Chesky has been tracking it all and starts us off from Utah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
Tonight, after a manhunt that lasted just 33 hours, police say they've caught the suspect who assassinated conservative activist Charlie Kirk. 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, arrested for suspicion of aggravated murder and other charges. Authorities say his family turned him in.
A family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident.
Law enforcement sources tell NBC News that family member was Robinson's own father, who contacted a family friend, identified as a minister, and that's when local sheriffs were alerted. Robinson lives in Washington County, Utah, and is currently a student at Dixie Technical College, where he's in the electrical apprenticeship program.
Congratulations.
Video from 2021 shows Robinson reading a scholarship letter from Utah State University, which he attended for one semester.
Approximately $32,000.
Utah's governor says family members told them Robinson recently brought up Charlie Kirk's upcoming visit to the Utah Valley University's campus, saying he did not agree with him.
In the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had.
And tonight, police revealing more evidence uncovered in their investigation, including taunting inscriptions written on 3 unfired rounds they recovered. One of them reading, "Hey fascist, catch," followed by arrow symbols. Another with the lyrics of an anti-fascist song from Italy.
That's a piece of evidence that is not normal, and so it shows there was some kind of intent there to deliver a message.
Investigators also interviewed Robinson's roommate, who showed the messages they say Robinson wrote on the platform Discord, saying he needed to retrieve a rifle left behind.
A message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets.
Discord tonight saying it has found no evidence that the suspect planned this incident or promoted violence on Discord. This morning, President Trump announcing the arrest.
I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody.
The head of Utah's DPS telling me their investigation is far from over.
Is it your belief that Robinson is the sole perpetrator in this case?
We are very confident that Robinson was the only shooter at this scene.
Authorities say Robinson arrived on campus earlier than initially thought at 8:29 a.m. wearing a T-shirt and shorts, only to leave and return in a different outfit, the same one seen in these enhanced photos, and then again later when authorities say Robinson ran and jumped off a nearby roof to escape. Authorities say video near the scene shows Robinson drove a Dodge Challenger to the campus. Today at the family home, a Challenger was seen parked in the driveway. Tonight, family, friends, and neighbors left stunned.
And I feel for his mom. I love Amber. She's a great mom, and he has a great dad.
All of it happening as Kirk's body arrived back in his home state of Arizona, flown on Air Force Two with Vice President Vance and Kirk's widow, Erica, seen waving to supporters as they left the airport. With a growing memorial for Kirk in Phoenix, this message tonight from the FBI director.
Lastly, to my friend Charlie Kirk, rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
Morgan joins us now live. Authorities say they have their man, and the governor signaled early on what the punishment could be.
Yeah, Tom, the governor has stressed that the death penalty remains on the table here, and it does apply in cases of aggravated murder. As for tonight, Tyler Robinson remains inside this county jail being held without bail and should be formally charged on Tuesday. Tom?
Morgan Chesky leading us off once again from Utah. All right, Morgan. Now to those powerful words calling for unity after yet another disturbing act of political violence. Utah's governor with a plea to end what he calls a dark chapter in our history. Here's Gabe Gutierrez.
Tonight, just minutes after announcing the arrest of the suspect police say killed Charlie Kirk.
It is an attack on all of us. This cuts to the very foundation of who we are.
An urgent call to lower the temperature.
That's the problem with political violence, is it metastasizes, because we can always point the finger at the other side. And at some point, we have to find an off-ramp.
Utah Governor Spencer Cox calling the moment much bigger than one person's assassination.
I absolutely believe that this is a watershed in American history, yes. The question is, what kind of watershed? And that chapter remains to be written. Is this the end of a dark chapter in our history, or the beginning of a darker chapter in our history?
Echoed by top Democrats.
We just have to change the rhetorical nature of our debate.
Late tonight, Kirk's widow, Erica, speaking out.
Charlie always said that when he was gone, he wanted to be remembered for his courage and for his faith. Charlie loved life. He loved his life. He loved America. Charlie loved his children. And he loved me with all of his heart. My husband laid down his life for me, for our nation, for our children.
Kirk was killed while answering questions from people who did not share his views, like he often did at campus events. People like Hunter Kozak.
It's awful, and a father doesn't have his kids anymore.
Kozak was asking Kirk about gun violence the moment he was shot, now posting this plea.
He's still a human being. Have we forgotten that? Are we crazy? I stand by so little of everything that he said, but one of the things that he stood by was conversation.
The president has ordered that flags remain at half-staff in honor of Kirk through Sunday evening. Tom.
All right, Gabe Gutierrez at the White House, and Kristen Welker interviews Governor Spencer Cox this weekend on a big episode of Meet the Press. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.